Hello there, Rosebud team. So great to be with you guys. I'm sorry I did not go live with training yesterday. It was just another great day. I woke up feeling not so great, and then I just kind of continued to not feel so great throughout the day, and I didn't even work the business very much yesterday. I'm very ashamed of myself. But today's a new day, and I've already recorded several reels that I'm editing, and we are hitting train hard. Ugh, my hair is kind of frizzy right now. Sorry. I have like a glare on my face. So sorry, I guess it's gonna stay there. Right now I'm just sending some emails and working on some stuff. So thank you guys so much for being here, bearing with me. Today we're going to be talking about attracting your market. Okay, so in this business, if you've watched trainings before, you hear a lot of terms that maybe you don't understand, like warm markets and cold markets. Okay, if you have a pencil and paper, I'd like you to go ahead and just pause this, go get it if you don't have it. Okay, so your warm market is very simple. That is people you already know. All right, that's friends and family, that's co-workers, colleagues. That's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Friends, and I think I said that too already. Well, my brain. So people you already know. All right. As sad as it is, they are not what's going to make you successful in this business. Okay? Your friends and family, I'm sure, are very nice. I'm sure your coworkers are very nice, and they may order some things here and there, but you're going to grow your business from people you do not know personally. Okay? So we're going to be talking about how to reach our cold market. Cold market. These are people you don't know. These are strangers. These are the people that are going to make you money. Okay? Nobody likes somebody who is, it's like they can't talk to their friend on the phone without their friend trying to sell them a product. Okay? You don't want to be that person. You just don't. Okay? You will lose people more than you will gain people. Okay? That being said, my computer keeps freezing. Sorry. I'm really losing it today. Let me grab my tea. Alright. That being said, you really want to, how do I say this nicely? Use your friends or family. That sounds bad. But what I mean is, they want to help you, and especially if you're just launching this business, you haven't bothered them to death yet, get them to host parties for you. Okay? Whether that's in person or online, there's a variety of parties that you can have. You can have a Facebook group party, which is probably the most common. You can have a Facebook Messenger party, which usually lasts 1 to 2 hours. Three at the tops, okay? Facebook group party lasts usually 3 days, 3 to 5, okay? Then you have post parties. So basically you have the person who hosts a party for you. They write up a Facebook post, and you can give them a script of what to say, and they tag all their friends they want to invite to the party and say, come back to this post at such and such time for the party, and you are just going to comment in that post. You don't make a group. You're just commenting pictures one after another, and again, that lasts 1 to 2 hours, okay? You're going to post maybe for an hour, and then you're going to give them maybe 24 hours to order, okay? So there's different parties that you can host, as you know, and then in person is not something I have done yet because of COVID. It's also the one that I'm personally least interested in doing, but I know a lot of people in my upline have been making killer money. My computer is crap. Has been making killer money in like in-person like one-on-one consultations are really popular right now, where you just take your makeup, any samples you have, if you have stock, to the person's house, and you work with them one-on-one. You let them use all the products, and then you see if they want to place an order or not, okay? It's just you and the other person. If you do that, I highly recommend doing a few things, and we can talk about those, but my legs. You know, you're not hosting it, but it would be probably nice if you brought some kind of snack or coffee. Like, you could bring the chicory or grain coffee for the people to try. You want to be aware of any allergies, so if they're gluten-free, you know, you don't want to bring something to their house if they have a nut allergy, okay? Be smart. Maybe ask them a few questions. Maybe if you have, you don't have to do this, but if you have a product that you can give away to the person for doing that, that's awesome. If they really like the products, always ask for more. Ask until they say no. I really struggle with that because I don't like to annoy people, but just like ask until they say no. Say, I'm so glad you like this one-on-one consultation. Would you be interested in hosting a party for me? Would you be interested in signing up to work this business? Would you be interested in, just ask them until you get a no, and then stop. Okay? Don't decide for them what they will and will not do. All right? You don't know their personal situation. You don't know how many friends they have. You don't know anything. Your job is just to offer, and if they say no, they say no. It's not the end of the world, okay? But oftentimes we stop. We stop before we get to know because we're worried about bothering them and because we've already made up our minds, oh, you know, we did this one-on-one thing and, you know, she ordered $100 worth of product. I shouldn't be bothering her for anything else. You've made up your mind for her. That's not okay. We don't do that, all right? We are an equal opportunity business, okay? We let them say no. All right, that can be very difficult to do. Sorry, I just got a text message. Somebody needs me to call them. But that's going to really help you get into cold markets. Another thing is, and I know I've talked to Brandy and Amber about this, but you've got to get off of Facebook. Not completely, but you cannot rely on Facebook. You should not be spending, 80% or 90% Facebook and 10% split between Instagram and TikTok. Absolutely not. And it's very difficult for me, as much as it's for you. I like Facebook. I think it's so easy to go live. I think it's easy to be in my stories, which is Instagram too. It's easy to write posts, but I'm telling you right now, Facebook is the past, okay? If you want to, and Facebook is specifically designed for you to connect with people that you know in person, okay? I have Facebook friends now from parties that I've had that I have never met in person, all right? And I connect with them and I comment on all their stuff and I do all the things, all right? But it's not really designed for that. Instagram and TikTok are designed for reaching people that you do not know. YouTube as well. You should be on YouTube. I just really believe you should be on YouTube, okay? You need to grow your level of influence, okay? The way that you do that is by finding your niche. I think I talked about this a little bit before. I'm in the process of changing my niche, and I'm struggling a little bit. I'm going to be talking about budgeting, saving money tips, and expanding your income. Okay? Because in this world that we live in now, nobody should have one income source. Even you guys should not be relying on pharmacy 100% for your income. You shouldn't, okay? Now, pharmacy is an amazing company because there's so many different ways you can get paid. You can get paid for recruiting, you can get paid for selling, you can get paid for so many different ways, okay? There's so many different bonuses, so many different everything, and that's awesome, okay? And you should be taking advantage of all of those. However, computer is really stupid. It should not be your only source of income. And I'm not telling you to go out and get a 9-to-5, but I'm telling you that Instagram is starting to pay people to make reels. Let me say it again. Instagram is starting to pay people to make reels. Why are they doing that? Because Instagram is trying to switch from a picture platform to a video platform because they want to compete with TikTok. Okay? And so they are going to start paying people to make reels, okay? Yeah. They're also going to start paying people to put ads on their IGTVs. What's an Instagram TV? That's when you post a long video on Instagram. For all of these, you have to have a creator account. If you don't have a creator account on Instagram, you need to do that now. Okay? It needs to be public, and it needs to be a creator account. Okay? That's going to attract people to you. But find your niche. I know I talked to Brandy about this when we did our one-on-one and told her, she needs to talk about her favorite TV shows she watches on Netflix and just go live and talk about them while she drinks her coffee or her tea or whatever. Amber, we've talked a lot about how she's going to be talking a lot about her work and being a student, and that's perfect, okay? She's going to be talking about what she packs for lunch and how she does all kinds of stuff and the activities that go on at the assisted living. That's perfect. My Aunt Pam, I'm so proud of her. She's recently started, she's my upline, by the way, my awesome sponsor. She started to post more about her crafts and stuff that she does, okay? She is incredibly talented. She makes some of the most beautiful things. She's also an incredible cook, and I really think that could be her niche, okay? But you've got to post what... Pharmacy is not going to attract a lot of people, not because it's not great products, not because it doesn't look great on you, but because there are so many other makeup companies out there. Now, we're not in an oversaturated market, but they have to have another reason why they're going to follow you, okay? You can't just be makeup. Why else are they going to follow you? For real. Why? Tell me why. Don't tell me it's because you're a mom. Don't tell me it's because you're a wife. There needs to be something else that you do that attracts them, okay? Hobbies, faith, personality, what is it going to be for you, okay? But I'm telling you right now, you need to schedule if you're making a posting schedule, and Amber, I should have told you this before, you really need to focus maybe 30% on Facebook and the rest on Instagram and TikTok. I mean it. Yeah. It's that crazy, alright? Yeah. And you might think, well, I've got a great customer group. That's awesome. Post in your customer group, post in your stories, go live once a week. But I'm telling you, you'll do better if you go live on Instagram. If you go live on TikTok, I haven't quite figured out how to do that. I think you might have a certain amount of followers before you can go live on TikTok. But I mean, you've got to focus on other platforms. You have to do it, okay? Get out of your comfort zone. Facebook is easy. If you're new, you might think Facebook isn't easy, but it really is easy, okay? Because oftentimes you know all the people you're talking to. It's when you start talking to strangers that it gets a little weird, okay? So, we've talked about, find what makes you different, and you need to roll with it, okay? I mean it. Just dive head first, okay? So, Monday I made 4 or 5 reels. I made a 6th one that I saved as a draft. I showed you guys how to do that. My computer. Sorry, I just need to ignore it right now. I saved it as a draft, okay? And every day that I make several reels, I think I've made 4 this morning, I'm going to save one as a draft so that on the weekends, like on Saturday and Sunday, I will have enough drafts saved that I can continue posting from earlier on in the week, okay? That way I have my weekend free from having to do reels and TikToks. But I'm telling you, you need to be in your stories, okay? I know some people say they don't get views in your stories. The more you post in there, the more views you're going to get. Also, I find that different days of the week, I get higher views. But you won't know that unless you're experimenting. But right now, at least for my upline, they're getting 80 to 90% of their sales from their stories. That's a lot, okay? It really is. Use all of those interactions like polls, questions, the little heart face guy, all that kind of stuff. to increase your engagement on Instagram, in your stories, I mean, but you need to be doing all that kind of stuff, okay? I'm just trying to light a fire under you, okay? I'm really proud of Amber this morning. She started her first day of school today, and she also had a doctor's appointment, and she was in her stories posting about how she was drinking her coffee and off she was going, and that was perfect. You were doing great, okay? But post. Brandy, I love your new haircut, by the way. It looks so cute. Love that kind of stuff. Anyway, I do have to get off here. I know this is kind of a shorter training. If you have questions, if you want to talk one-on-one with me about the different things that we talked about, let's do it. But I'm telling you guys right now, find your niche. Get off of Facebook. All right, repeat after me. Find your niche. Get off of Facebook. Okay? Yeah. And as Amber would say, work hard, play hard, and grind hard. Okay? I will see you guys next week, but I'll be in touch with all of you guys individually through Messenger. I'm very excited because my Aunt Pam, my sponsor, is going to go live in my customer group tomorrow morning to do a tutorial. I think it's good to give your people a new face to watch every once in a while. They might get a little sick of you, but also to show different techniques and also different ages, okay? I have a lot of people in my customer groups who are not in their 20s, all right? And they're going to think, oh, that looks great on her because she's 24. I'm 24, right? Yeah, I'm 24. Sorry, I have a hard time with my age. Mid-20s. Terrible. But it's important to show, and like the way I wear my makeup is not always the way somebody in their 40s, 50s, 60s would wear their makeup, okay? I like to wear a lot of sparkle. I need to fix this mascara on my eye. I like to wear a lot of bright colors, and so people may think, oh yeah, that looks great on her, but it would not look good on me, okay? So to have people in different age groups show how great the makeup is, I think is very important, okay? And same, like, a 20-year-old may not buy from somebody who's in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, okay? Because they're going to think, yeah, that looks really good on her, but I like some of the more youthful styles and looks. And so it's good to have a variety of people showing how they take care of their skin. Different skin and different seasons of your life need different things, okay? So it's very important to show that to your customer group. And that's the beauty of having a team like this, is that you never have to do anything all by yourself. Okay? We work together. We support each other. If you don't know the answers, you can come ask one of us. And if we don't know the answer, we will find it for you. Okay? That's what we're here for. We are a team. Don't ever decide not to do something that you think would help grow your business because you don't know how to do it, or you don't have time. Okay? Like, don't ever say, I don't want to recruit because I don't have time to personally train somebody. That's what I'm here for, okay? Of course, you should be investing in the people that you recruit, but when you have more people helping train, like I had Amber train, was it last week? And she gave us a fantastic training, okay? It's not all on one person to do everything. It's just not. And because it's not, it really helps smooth things along when, you know, your baby's teething or has colic and you just don't have the time because this baby needs some attention, or you are having to go back and forth to the doctor's office or to school or to work. You do what you do when you can, and we will pick up the rest because we are a team and this is our business together, okay? When one of us succeeds, we all succeed. That's how it works, okay? I want all of you guys to do well in your business. I do. So message me if you have questions, comment below if you have questions. We will work together, okay? Thank you so much for watching today. Have a wonderful afternoon.